Now today we're going to make some cookies, really simple to make but absolutely delicious. What they're going to be is cookies with pistachio nuts and cranberries. So for making these cookies, just going to go through the ingredients I'm going to use. Now I've got my cranberries, these are dried cranberries, come in a packet. I've got 75 grams. Pistachio nuts, 75 grams. Caster sugar, I've got 85 grams. Butter, 175 grams of butter. Now my butter's at room temperature because that will make it easier to mix up. Flour, plain flour, 225 grams. Vanilla extract. Just going to use half a teaspoon of that. So that's all the ingredients. Now what I'm going to do is get myself a bowl and we're going to mix it all up into a dough. So I've got myself a bowl and we're just going to start with the butter. So just pop that in. Nice soft butter. Oh, better take that bit of paper off. Now we can put in the sugar and also the vanilla extract. Again, only about half a teaspoon. This little spoon is half a teaspoon measurement. Now this vanilla extract, really nice because it's actually got seeds in it. So that's going to add a little bit extra flavour. Now what I'm going to do is just use a wooden spoon, break that down and get it mixed up with the sugar. So I'll just carry on until that's ended up like a little paste almost. That's it, that'll do us. Got that pretty much mixed. Next of all, I'm going to put my flour in. Now I'm just going to pour the whole lot in all at once. And again, just work it together. Get the butter all mixed up. That's it. I've got that pretty much mixed. Now I'm going to add in the cranberries and the nuts. Put the whole lot together. And again, just try and bring it together, and then after that we're going to get our hands in there and just bring it together as a dough. So just give that a quick mix. Right, I think I'm going to get my hands in there. Just slightly squash it as you go, just to help to bring it all together. So I'll carry on until we've got it all together like a dough. That's it. That's it. I think I've got that all together now. Nice little dough there. Now what I'm going to do is just break it in half. That's it. One and the other one. And then I'm going to get myself some cellophane. And what we're going to do is roll it up and then we're going to put it in the fridge. So what I'll do is just move my bowl a little bit. Get the cellophane, just leave it out like that, and just going to kind of grab that, that's it, squash it down a little bit, like that. Now you probably want to make that, I'd say a couple of inches thick, so that's about 5 centimetres roughly. Just pat the ends together, and there you go, I reckon that's done. So there's one, and I'll do the same with the other one as well. So again, I've got the other one done, not quite as long, but that'll do. And again, I'm just going to wrap that in a bit of cellophane. So I did the other one, like that. Now that is ready to go in the fridge. That was really simple to make that dough. Now I'm going to leave it in the fridge to chill out. I would say leave it for about an hour or so, so get on with something else. And then we'll come back, and once it's chilled out, we can unwrap it, slice it down into cookies, place it on the baking tray, and then just bake it in the oven and eat them. Delish. Now I am going to just rub a little bit of butter. I've got a baking tray with this sort of non-stick parchment paper, oven-proof paper. And then what we can do is pick them up. So don't worry about them kind of crumbling. It's because we're using the whole nuts. Obviously, you know, you could sort of break the nuts down a little bit if you want, but I'm just going to put those on as they are. Ooh, look at this. They look all a bit individual and delicious. Don't worry about them, you know, being wider. Try and get them the same thickness because then they cook nice and evenly, but, you know, one's a bit wider, all a bit different, a bit unique. So I'm just going to carry on, put those on the tray, and then obviously I've got the rest of the dough, and I chop those up the same, put them on, get your oven preheated, and we'll get them cooking. So I've got my cookies all on a tray, that buttered tray. Now that's ready to go in the oven. So, you know, switch your oven on, temperature wise, 180 degrees Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit, gas mark 4. Once it's preheated, pop them in the oven. So just put the cookies in the oven, set your timer, 12 to 15 minutes roughly cook time. Now I've been cooking the cookies for 17, almost 18 minutes. Now obviously you do need to vary it depending how thick your cookies are. Now look at these, absolutely delicious. It smells beautiful. When you open this door, it's so wonderful, the smells. Now what I'm going to do is put those on the table, leave them to cool down. Now I've left my cookies to cool down for a good hour or so. Now what I'm going to do is transfer those onto a plate. So, you know, just use something, get underneath them, pull them out, present them on the plate and serve them to your guests. Now I've got my cookies all served up on a plate, they've cooled down and they look wonderful. Now that's the one I'm going for. That looks delicious. Cranberries, you've got the nuts, looks really good. Let me just like kind of break this. It's not going to be a sort of sharp snap, it's going to be more of a soft but delicious cookie. Look at that. Let me try this. You get the butter, the crunch of the pistachios, the sweetness. Oh, those cranberries, absolutely delicious. Even though they're dry, when you put them in this cookie mixture, they come to life. Delicious. That is a really simple, delicious cookie. I'll see you again soon, the original Naked Chef.